Do you consider yourself a clever and smart investor? Are you looking for new emerging markets? Are you looking for a massive upside? Are you looking for the new Tesla? Well, you might be in the right place. No, you are in the right place, but we might give you the right prospects. Hey up everyone, welcome to Martyn Lucas Investor. I'm Vaz. Do you know what time it is? It's time to start talking eVTOLs. Thank you everyone for joining me from the previous event when we covered Donald Trump's speech and his opinion on the government shutdown. Thank you very much. I had great audience. I loved it. I can see the poll which I put in the chat. I would like everyone to vote in there because I would like to see who is educated and who knows about this concept. Do you know what an eVTOL is? If you don't know, stand by. I will explain right away. So, first of all, think of a very heavily densely populated city. Los Angeles, New York City, Berlin, London, Asian cities as well. Congestion, traffic jams. You can get stuck in the traffic easily for an hour, hour and a half. Because we are moving in 2 dimensions. Well, we have a solution. What is it? Have a look. We have a solution. We have this beauty, which looks a bit like sports car. It's a hybrid between a helicopter, aeroplane, and a taxi. They call them flying taxis. I might call them flying cars, because these are not traveling in 2 dimensions. These are traveling in 3-dimensional plane. And what is the advantage? Well, think of it. You are stuck in traffic and you can't go anywhere. And you can be a high-profile person. You can be a manager, you can be a celebrity, you can be a CEO. And you can't accelerate it. Once you are stuck in traffic, you can't move any quicker. These aircraft can actually fly over the traffic and reduce your travel time from 1.5 hours easily to 10-15 minutes. You are asking, that's a bit expensive, isn't it? That's what helicopter is doing. Well, not every city has the infrastructure for helicopters. Yes, New York City, Los Angeles, there is the infrastructure, but think of London, think of other cities. There's no infrastructure for helicopters. There's one reason. Reason number 2, these are much safer. If you look at this beauty, this one has got 8 rotors. If you think of normal traditional helicopter, it's got only 1, maybe 2 rotors. And you could see it recently. You could see recently 2 big crashes. One in New York when the helicopter fell into or crashed into the Hudson and it was fatal. There were 5 or 6 fatalities. And the most recently, a week ago, in Los Angeles, in California, was it Los Angeles? In California, we had 5 casualties, 5 injured people that required hospitalization. Luckily, very luckily, nobody got any further or any worse injuries. So if a helicopter fails, if one of the rotors, if the very one rotor on the helicopter fails, it's pretty much critical failure. If you look at this aircraft, it's got 8 and more rotors. If one of these fails, you still have 7. And even if one more fails, you still have 6. I'm not going to carry on counting because if you are flying even on 6 rotors, you can still carry out safely your emergency landing. What is another advantage? Well, it's a novel technology. It's modern. It's also electric powered. These aircraft are called the eVTOLs. The VTOL stands for vertical takeoff and landing aircraft. The E there is for electric. And I will show you a nice video. Let me show you this nice video from Joby Aviation, one of the American manufacturers. These are battery powered, so they are quiet. Think of your combustion engine cars and think of electric vehicles. The same difference in the noise level. This is very quiet. This is sort of in the noise level of your home dishwasher and washing machine. You wouldn't even notice. This is a trial flight from New York, carried out last year by Joby Aviation. And Joby Aviation and Archer Aviation are the pioneering companies both made in the USA. If you are looking into new investment opportunities, we believe, as you can see on the screen, you can see the advantage. 45 minutes by car, 10 minutes in the S4, this flying taxi. We believe this will be the next big market. And we are not so far away from the actual flights and the actual adaptation. Not in the United States, but yet, not in the United States yet, but you will be able to fly these in the Mid East, in the United Arab Emirates, as early as probably first quarter next year. So we are literally months away from flying first passengers. And again, if you look at this aircraft, the main advantage is we don't need any runway to take off. We can take off as it would have been a helicopter, then transition into the horizontal flight, and then take off vertically on the dime again. Surely you can figure out what is the advantage of urban air mobility or urban traffic or urban transport. These are electric powered, that means they have slightly limited range. However, these are designed to move in short trips. We are talking 5 20-minute trips between 10 to 20, maybe 25 miles. So think of an infrastructure. Do I have a video for it here? I don't have a video. I've got this video, yeah. Look at this, New York City. This is the infrastructure of your vertiports. So it's not flying taxi as in the meaning it would pick you up from your doorstep, but there'll be network around the cities in critical points like business centers, airports, certain hubs. Once you become once you become free of electricity, of batteries, that's my favorite word, you are extending the range. Have a look at this again. This is the New York City network, a range, say 10-20 miles. Once you put in hybrid power unit, you are not moving only within the city. You can move between the cities. You can see Boston and Washington DC network. And now with the hybrid power, hybrid propulsion, you can move between the cities and you can cover a range of hundreds of miles, as you can see here. So that's why we think this could be the next big market. And who we've got in the pot? Well, we've got two American-made companies. One you could already see, Archer Aviation, both based in California. So the first one is Archer Aviation, and this is their midnight aircraft. It's a 4-seater, 4 passengers, 1 pilot. Currently, in the future, these will be autonomous, or these are intended to be autonomous. It's expensive, you are thinking. Well, it won't be. It might be a bit expensive now because it's a novel technology. It's got luxury status. Going forward, these will not be expensive. These will be very affordable. Sorry, wrong video. This will be very affordable, and we are talking at the operational cost of $2 to $3 per passenger mile. This is equivalent of your Uber Black. How about that? So we are not talking hundreds of dollars. We are talking tens of dollars. Probably lower tens of dollars. How about that? Are you liking this? So what you could see here was Archer Aviation and their aircraft. I shouldn't have shown you this. I should have shown you this at the end of the video. It's various applications, not only civil transport, cargo and haul, and also, as you can see, defense. But I wanted to talk about it later. This is Joby Aviation and their S4 aircraft. Again, a 4-seater, 4 passengers, 1 pilot. In future, intended to be autonomous. And Joby are actually developing a hydrogen power unit as well. But again, let's not get too deep into this. So you have two original American manufacturers, Archer Aviation and Joby Aviation. I will show you the stock chart for Archer Aviation and for Joby Aviation as well, just to give you a bit of conviction and bit of proof as well of what I'm talking about. Because in the past year, there has been massive upside. Let me just refresh this for you quickly and bring this on the screen. So this is Joby Aviation, the white aircraft you could see. Today, obviously, the whole market has been selling off. Let's have a look at the yearly chart. Let me zoom this out and show you we are now in the early pre-revenue stage. We are about 2 or 3 quarters from the full revenue stage of Joby Aviation. And we are about 3, maybe 4 quarters, or probably the same, about 2-3 quarters away, same with Archer, before we start fully generating revenue. Look at this. We are looking at end of October and the carry trade. You could buy Joby for as little as high $4, just below $5. Then we had slight upside, recovery. Hang on, that's this year. Right, there we are. You could buy Joby for as little as $3. Then we had a lot of news on the eVTOL market, big catalyst, and there was a big upside just around Christmas and in January. Joby had a massive upside from $3 all the way to $11.50 something. Then, April, tariff wars, again, down to the level of $5. And now, since, have a look at the parabolical chart. Yes, there could be some macro headwinds coming. However, we are very close to the revenue stage. Joby Aviation have multiple aircraft. They have been testing and flying in 3 countries recently, abroad. Most of the aircraft is piloted, and they are now coming to the end, and they are coming to the achievement of the type certification. Once they achieve the type certification, that means that this beauty can be carrying out flights in the United States, and they can be carrying passengers in New York, Los Angeles, and other cities as early as end of next year. How about that? So that is Joby Aviation. If I show you Archer, again, we've got Archer Aviation. Today, the stock, the whole market has been selling off, has been crashing. Look at the yearly chart. Archer, their main rival, again, both found and bred and grown in California. If you look at Archer, so last year, carry trade, we had a crash. Sorry, I'm in the wrong year. Last year, carry trade, we had a crash. Archer, just before $3. And then massive rally to the Christmas and into the January. Touched $12. So if you look at this upside, only this upside from 3 to 12 in a couple of months. Wow. April, tariff wars, sub $6. And since, can you see the pattern? Can you see the pattern? It's going up. Archer, again, multiple achievements. They are not as progressed yet as Joby, but they are not staying behind. Archer have massive PR. They have massive PR, and they are partnering with the Team USA for the Los Angeles 2028 Summer Olympic Games. One, they are the official aircraft of the event. This very aircraft is the official aircraft of the whole event. Official vehicle of the whole event. So they will be flying athletes, officials, and VIPs in 2028. And they are also the main sponsor, or one of the main sponsors of Team USA. So think of the year 2028. If you look at the upside we've had so far this year, and think of the year 2028, when this is a new emerging market, and in 3 years' time, there'll be 3.5 billion people worldwide watching the Olympic Games, and every single person, every single kid around the world who's got telly and watches will know what Joby and Archer is and what is a flying taxi. Think of the interest of the investors. I'm just saying. This is not a financial advice. I just gave you the introduction to this very market. However, if you like this topic and if you think this can have a good upside, if you see this as a new great investment opportunity, join me. Don't forget to hit the like button. Subscribe, definitely subscribe. And if you are on X and you want to stay in touch, I will offer you my X account as well, which you can see on the screen. The handle is at eVTOLHub, eVTOLHUB. Let me just pop it in the chat for you quickly. And if you join me, I'm giving you daily updates, daily news. This week, I have been live every day with eVTOLs. This is my day 4. Tomorrow, I'll be live again. We are bringing you a lot of exclusive content on this channel as well. We are bringing you behind the scenes content. We are talking directly. We are talking directly to the companies. I am directly talking to the people behind the scenes. I'm not talking to people in the Reddit rooms. I'm not talking to people on Facebook. I'm talking to people on X because we have good network of people we work together. But I'm actually talking. I'm going to events. I'm going to conferences. I'm going to air shows, and I'm engaging with the manufacturers for you, with the suppliers. I'm engaging with the regulators, with the CAA recently, the Civil Aerospace Administration company. Right. Hang on, I'm having an issue. I will pop it in the chat for you right now. I'm sending it in the wrong chat. Bear with me. So this is the link to my X, eVTOL Hub, and I'm talking to the people behind the scenes. So if you like this sector, join me every day. Subscribe, follow me on X, and you can stay in touch, and you can see how this whole thing pans out and how this develops. Thank you very much for joining me. If you join me tomorrow afternoon, or if you join me on Saturday, I do my Saturday live eVTOL show. I can have a chat with you. I can engage with you in the chat. And we can look into certain topics. I can answer your questions. And I can be with you in there and explain what's going on. That's it for now. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you liked it. If you still haven't had enough of Martyn Lucas Investor, if you still haven't had enough of VAZ, there is a next event I'm covering for you in about 10 minutes. It's the United Airlines earnings call. Why United Airlines? Because United Airlines are invested with this very company. They are quite heavily invested and partnered with Archer Aviation. And they will be one of the first operators of this aircraft in the United States. Whether it's New York, Los Angeles, or other cities, more than likely you will see this aircraft flying under the United Airlines livery. So why are we covering United Airlines earnings? Because we can see the sentiment. We can see if they are ready to drop the advanced air mobility and if they are ready to roll this out. So stay where you are. Stay where you are. It will take you to the next event automatically. Thank you very much for joining me. If you like this content, hit the like button, subscribe. See me tomorrow afternoon or Saturday. It's about an hour what it would have been before the opening bell. So you can do the maths, you can do the conversion. If not, you will find me here next week through the week. That's it from me. Thank you very much for your attention. Good luck with your investments and try to be a smart investor, not a bro. That's it for now. Take care of yourselves and each other.